And welcome to Western Mass News Weekend. I'm Cate Mannion, and I am joined here this morning with Stan from GoGeeks. Stan, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. It's getting to be that time of year again for the start of school, huh?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people are in denial about this, but in real life, if you're a parent, particularly, you have to face the reality of it all. Now, I know a lot of the retail stores, they're already advertising back to school back in Easter.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah,
Next
right.
to all the candy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it starts. But we're really in it right now. And, my experience with this and owning GoGeeks for the last 15 years is that there's always a few parents that call us the day before the son or daughter is about to get on the plane to fly off to college on the West Coast to let us know that, by the way, their kid's laptop doesn't work or it's infected or something like that. So there are some kinds of things you need to do to prepare properly.
Sure. So maybe what would be some of those things? You were mentioning how important it is, as you just mentioned, to check the day before you're actually shipping off to college, huh?
That's part one. Well, today, of course, with all the various other devices that people have, iPads and iPhones and what have you. So maybe they came back from college and they just left their laptop in their gym bag, because they really weren't using it a lot. They've been on the go, so they're using a lot more mobile kind of media, right? So that's one of the reasons. Yeah, so you certainly boot the thing up. Does it work? Does it even turn on? Number two is you probably want to evaluate, is this a suitable item for your child? So in other words, did they purchase this laptop for their kid when Bill Clinton was president, for instance? So maybe it's time for a new one. Yeah, right?
Time to upgrade.
Perhaps it's time for a new one. But, so that's step one. So then step two would be, you look at the laptop and you say, do we know, it doesn't appear to be bad, but do we know that there's a problem or not? I mean, could there be an issue? That's where it's a good idea to get it in and have somebody evaluate it. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that, all the updates are done on it. Now, we offer a free evaluation at GoGeeks, so people can drop off a laptop and at no charge we'll take a look at it and say, geez, it's perfectly fine, or we might make recommendations about tuning it up. We can do a tune-up on a system to make it run faster. We can take a look at antivirus. We can find out all kinds of things. So these are the kinds of things you want to look at. So are all the updates done on the system? Is it up to snuff? So let's talk about cloud computing. Very important.
There we go.
Very exciting, huh?
Let's see.
So, I use a program called Dropbox, for instance, which is, there's a paid version, but there's a free version that allows you to store a lot of stuff. Essentially, it's you install it on your laptop, and there's a folder. Anything you put in that folder can be opened anywhere in the world from any web page. The best thing about it is that if they put their paper in there, if their laptop gets stolen, or they spill something on it, or it falls on the floor and smashes, they can access that data elsewhere, and that's really important because that happens to kids all the time.
And even having maybe a USB drive or a flash drive or something to back things up?
No one should go anywhere without having a flash drive, or thumb drive as some people call it. This is a very important item for adults and kids alike because you can store things on here and back up your data. And every year we get like dozens and dozens of people drop off to us because it's free.
Sure.
So why not, And a lot of times we look at it and it's fine and they pick it up. Other times it's like there are things that we could do to make it function better. But the key is you want to avoid disaster for your child at school, right? If you're going to have a disaster with the computer, let's have it here. They can go off to school. They can worry about all the other stuff.
Well, thank you, Stan, so much as always. We'll be right back after this break.